Okay, so I started light at the bottom of my sky, about a third down. And I blend it up until it gets darker and darker all the way. And again, if I'm having trouble blending, just wet your brush a little bit and it will just blend nice for you. Move that paint around with a little bit of water. So there's my sky right there. Now we're going to put in some clouds. But I'll wait for a few minutes until you guys all get your sky in, okay? When you get your sky in, okay, you got light gray. Just take your brush and go like this. Touch it. Should leave kind of like a little, and push down just a little. Okay, touch it and push in. Should leave kind of like a half circle. And then when some of the paint's out of your brush, start going little circles. Erratically. Not evenly. If you go, oh, I got a big splotch there, so what? It's alright. Okay? Clouds are not the same. And I'm just going to do this. Now I'm going to go up here. I'm going to start another cloud. This one can be the same. And notice too, please, there's a lot of blue showing through. I didn't cover it up completely. When you cover things up, what's behind it completely, it's called paint the house. You're not painting the house. Okay? We don't want like really good coverage necessarily. Okay? Now I got two, kind of like I got this area and I got this area. And I want to make this area look like it's kind of behind. Okay? So to do that, I add a little more dark value, not a lot. I want it to be a little darker, noticeably darker. And I go in here and I do it noticeably darker. You got that? And in the end, this is going to put that cloud behind us. And I can also take some of this noticeably darker and go down in here and just make some splotches of darker value. So now I got two values. You can see that, right? One's a little darker, one's a little lighter. Don't look like much yet. But we're going to put another value on it. When you get this far, clean your brush really good and go back in, fill your brush with some pure white. Okay, you got that? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in here with some pure white and do the same thing. I'm going to break it up. And as the paint goes out of my brush, my white gets lighter and lighter, but I'm just going to keep going anyway. I don't care if it gets a little lighter. It's no big thing. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick up some more white. And now I'm going to make some larger areas in my cloud. Okay? Like right here. I'm just going to make it larger. And make it irregular. Nothing's really the same. Now I want to add some more highlights to that. I want it to be really white. Some of the gray got picked up, so I'm going to move on to the next one and let that dry before I add more white to it. Now, there's my clouds, pretty much finished. Real simple, real easy. The only problem right now is my white picked up too much gray from underneath. So before I go in and put on more white to add highlight, I'm going to let it dry. Okay? Maybe you didn't have to, maybe your white turned out okay, and that's okay too. But if it didn't for some reason, just let it dry. One of the things that you're doing is the shapes in your clouds are all the same. Clouds don't look like that. Okay? That's why I went in and made larger areas and different areas. Okay? They're not all the same size. They're not all the same shape. Okay, one other thing that I did not mention to you, that you probably need to understand, is that the white, the light, is only on one side of things. The light's coming from one direction. Okay, so what's on the other side is darker gray. So when I put in my highlights, they're going to be out here on the front when the sun is striking them. You got that? Not too bad looking though. With some quick clouds. All you have to do now is go clear across on different levels. Don't make your clouds all on the same level. Make one down here, make one up there. Do the same thing all the way across. Got it? Also notice, take a look at mine. Everything's kind of a different shape. Nothing like the same shape all the way across. Okay? Keep it simple. All you gotta do now is go all the way across the top. Make as many clouds as you like. And next time we'll probably practice painting in like some mountains.